Okay, so today I thought that we would, I had looked for tutorials on how to use the repositional hoop for the Brother PE500, and I hadn't been able to find anything, so I thought that I would go through what I had discovered so far so that hopefully that will help someone else. What you're looking at is this is the design that I did. Now this is actually going to be, it's going to end up being a larger monogram on a towel, and it's too large for the 4x4 hoop. So I'm using the repositional hoop for this. I did this in Sew What Pro using a Pottery Barn font. I don't remember where I purchased Pottery Barn font, but I'm pretty sure I found it on Pinterest. So you can see here, now when you do this, what you want to do is you want to look at your options and your hoops, okay? And you can see for this, the hoop dimensions for this are 6.77 by 3.94, and that's what you want to use if your design is going horizontally. If it's going vertically, then just switch those dimensions, and that is there in Sew What Pro for you. Okay, so we've already got the hoop size correct, but just so you know, that's where you need to be. Okay, so I've already done the design, and I've clicked Save As, and I've saved it as Rachel, and that automatically saves it. Now I want you to look and see how it saves. It saves first as the large file, but when you transfer those files to your computer, that is not going to be what you pull over. What you're going to pull over are the ones marked 1, 2, and 3. And what that means is, you know, number 1, you will put your hoop in position 1, and then number 2, which is just the H, that will be in position 2, and then E and L, of course, are position 3. Okay, so you've got that transferred onto your removable disc, and now what you're going to do is you're going to hit the transfer button over on your screen here, and you've retrieved the pattern. Okay, you want to make sure, of course, that you stitch in order. So we're going to do position 1 first, and I've already got my fabric hooped. I float these, and that makes it a whole lot easier. So I've actually marked, and you can see positions 1, 2, and 3 over here for the hoop, so that you know what slot you're putting the hoop in. So of course for the first one, you want to put it in slot number 1, and that's gonna be interesting one-handed, I think. Let's see, get it straight. Hold on just a second. Okay. All right. So you can see I have position 1 lined up there, and you just press it into place. Okay. And then I've already got the thread in. We're all ready to go. The design is over. And so we're going to go ahead and start. Oh, do you know what I forgot? Water-soluble stabilizer. So you want to do that. Make sure that you get the water-soluble stabilizer in there. Hold on just a second. Okay, so I went and cut some water-soluble stabilizer, and I am real bad about this. I know that people say that you should pin it to your fabric or whatever. I don't pin it. I tend to hold mine in place until until the stitches start. So I'm going to go ahead and start stitching here, and I will check back at the end of the first set of stitches. Okay, so now we're coming to the end of the first stitch set that we had. Remember, our AC was in position 1, and so we're finishing that up now. Nice. Hope you can see there's a little bit of a glare. Anyway, turning out really nice. So you're finished sewing with that stitch pattern. So you want to click OK, and then back. Okay, to delete, yes, because we've stitched that. And so the H is going to be next. Now, H is in position 2, but what you have to remember to do, and I messed up the first time that I did this, I forgot to move the hoop. So you want to make sure that you come over here. Okay, and I am going to, let's see, I'm going to put this down, stop for just a second. Okay, so now you can see the hoop is in position 2 and ready to click into place, and so you just, well, most of the time gently press it into the slot there. Okay, so we've got it in position 2 now, and then you're ready to start stitching again. And so we've got everything in place, it's all ready to go, and so we're just going to press our little green button again and do the H. Okay, so I'll stop for just a few while it stitches the H. Okay, so now the H has stitched, and we're ready to move to our third set of stitches. The E and the L are the last thing to stitch, and you can see that I've pulled up the E and the L pattern. That's all ready to go. And then I've also remembered to move the hoop. Remember, if you don't move the hoop, it's going to stitch in the wrong place to position 3 there. And then we're ready to go. Okay, ta-da! We finished it up. Isn't that nice? Look how pretty it is. And I really love, this is Sulky Water Soluble Stabilizer. And I really like it because you just pull it right off, and but it leaves such a nice base for your stitches underneath there. Hold on, I'm going to finish getting this torn off, and then I'll show you the finished product. Okay, so there's the finished design, and I think it turned out really good. Don't you just love it when you pull something out of your machine and it just looks so gorgeous? I just love it. I have 5 girls, 2 daughters and 3 daughter-in-laws, and I decided that they all needed these bath sheets with their names on them because, you know, why dry off with a regular towel when you can have a bath sheet? So anyway, I hope that this tutorial helps just a little bit. I hope that it gives someone the courage to buy the Repositional hoop and to go ahead and use it and try it. And thanks a bunch.